what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Europe Nation Reactions. I am Tyrone. Today on the channel, we got another pitch meeting. It is The Way of the Water, the Avatar movie. I waited to do this one because I waited to see Avatar. About 2 weeks ago it came out. And the only reason I waited is because Devin and I, we were going to review it on Mostly Wrong Opinions, but Devin got sick. Devin got COVID, but he is doing better now. But he didn't want to go to a theater and it get worse or give COVID to anybody. So we couldn't review it. But I did see it, and I will give my thoughts after this. But let's just say, boy, did that movie bore me in the mid. Boy, in that middle section from Act 1 to Act 2, I was trying my best to stay awake, and I saw it last night, all right, around 9:30, and knowing that this film is a 3-hour flick, it was dragging on so much. Now, it was a technical marvel, okay? They looked very, very real, okay? James Cameron has a knack for taking new technology and just pushing it beyond its limits. So that looked very well, okay? But to be honest, the story was just kind of everything I've already known. Okay, be nice to the water animals, save the sea. But Jake Sully, I'm telling you, he was dumb to me in this thing, and I'll explain more after this. But let's see what Ryan has to say about this. All right, let's go.
So, you have a movie for me?
Yes, bro, I do. I think it's about time for another Avatar movie.
Oh yeah, bring those blue kitty cats back in here. I can't wait to see what's going on with, the main character.
Jake Sully. Right, no, I know. That's a thing that I knew for more than 1 week in December 2009.
Well, Jake Sully's back, sir, and we're heading back to that planet everybody knows and loves.
Which is called
the Pandora.
Pandora. I said it at the same time as you, because of how much I love it and remember.
Great. So I'm thinking we go big on this one. Like, I want to set a world record on this bad boy. Oh, I like the sound of that.
Highest grossing movie of all time?
Maybe.
So what?
Movie with the most frequent use of the word bro.
Ah.
Yeah, they're gonna say bro a crazy number of times.
All right.
Bro.
Bro.
Is that gonna get annoying, maybe, you think?
It won't, bro, because that's how kids talk these days, bro. It's brolatable.
Did you just say bro-latable?
Anyway, we're back on Pandora, and it's been like 10 years since the events of the first movie, and Jake has a bunch of kids. Getting busy with their tails or whatever is tight. Yeah, so they did whatever that was, and now they have Neteyam, Loic, Tuk, and Kiri.
Was that one name?
No, that's 4 names.
Fascinating.
And so Kiri's like this teenager that was mysteriously born from Grace Augustine's Avatar. You know Sigourney Weaver's character from the first movie?
Oh, who are we gonna get to play this teenager?
I got just
Sigourney
the person.
Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver.
You think it's gonna be kind of weird to hear a senior citizen's voice coming out of a kid?
Well, yeah, maybe, but also, maybe not.
Oh, I like those odds.
Anyway, so another kid they're raising is this human kid, Spider.
And what's his deal?
Well, he's actually the son of Quaritch, you know, the main bad guy from the first movie.
Oh, and so who's gonna be the main bad guy in this movie?
Quaritch, you know, the main bad guy from the first movie.
Nice. Oh, wait, no, he died in the first movie, I'm pretty sure.
Whoops. Nope, not a whoopsie. You're not getting a whoopsie out of me.
No whoopsie?
No whoopsie, sir.
Nope.
See, the thing is, humans are actually back on Pandora now, and Jake is leading the resistance against them.
Okay.
And turns out the humans had a backup of Quaritch's mind and memories, so they shoved that into an avatar body.
Wow, well, I guess they really wanted the expertise of, a guy who did not succeed last time he tried something like this.
Yeah, they put a bunch of money and resources into bringing back the best guy for the job, the guy who failed spectacularly last time and literally died.
It's not a bad plan, it's not a bad plan.
So anyway, Quaritch and his squad pretty much immediately run into Jake's kids, so Jake and Neytiri need to go save them.
Wow, well, that little squad doesn't stand a chance against Jake and his whole tribe.
Oh, no, Jake and Neytiri don't bring any backup.
Why not?
So the movie can happen.
Oh, okay.
So Quaritch ends up kidnapping his son Spider, and Jake's like, well, I guess I gotta resign as head of the resistance and move away with my family.
What? Why?
Well, if they stick around, they'd be putting everybody in danger. They can't win a fight against Quaritch.
They literally did that in the last movie.
Hey, shut up. So they move away and go live with this water clan. That's all about water.
Oh, water is different from forest.
And for the next long stretch of the movie, it's gonna be kind of like a nature documentary with some teenage angst sprinkled in.
Oh,
And what's
God.
Jake gonna be up to? Oh, you're gonna like this. He's gonna lecture his kids a couple times.
That was the most boring part of this film.
Everybody does. And so eventually
like,
Jake's son Loak becomes friends with a big old space whale. A big old space whale?
whale.
A big old space whale. So they hang out, and then also Kiri has superpowers now. She can like communicate with creatures and whatnot. Well, good for her. Yeah, so she's having a great time. Pretty much the whole movie while people are arguing or fighting, she's just looking around like, oh.
That is exactly
okay, oh wow. Nice. But eventually the bad guys are gonna figure out where Jake is, so they're gonna keep on going with their mission of trying to kill him. Well, I mean, Jake's gone and he's not the leader of the resistance anymore. Why is their top priority still trying to take him out? Well, because see, that's the plot of the movie. That works. The Quaritch teams up with these people who actually hunt those big old space whales, and they want to kill some of them to lure Jake out. Why do those guys hunt big old space whales? Because their frickin' brain juice stops people from aging. So what happened to that stuff the humans were after in the first movie? Unobtainium? Yeah, they were unable to obtain it. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah, that checks out. But the thing about these big old space whales is that they're very hard to kill. Then how'd they find out about the magical brain juice in the first place? I don't know. Well, okay then. So then Jake and the ocean people do get lured out, and there's gonna be a big old fight. Oh boy, here we go. And a big old space whale's gonna help them out, and it's gonna be crazy, and Nateum is gonna die. Oh no. Yeah, and so the Sully family are very sad, but Quaritch and a couple of his guys are still alive. Well, it's gonna be hard for a couple of bad guys to stand a chance against all the ocean people. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, cause see, it's actually just gonna be Jake and his family fighting these dudes now. What? What happened to the ocean people? Oh no, those guys, they all left. They had to go away. They're just not there for the final fight. Yeah, no, cause there was like some fire on the water, so they gotta, you know, head out. They gotta leave early. Yeah, they dive into the water under the fire. Hey, shut up. And so the big final action scene is gonna take place on this big ship that's sinking. Isn't that kind of similar to... Yeah, James Cameron specifically requested that. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, this guy frickin' hates when sea vessels float as intended. He really does. And so then Jake is gonna manage to choke Quaritch unconscious and let him sink to the bottom. Wow. But then that spider kid's gonna save him. What? Why? Sequel? He probably just caused a lot of future pain and suffering for his loved one. Sequel? Yeah, no, all right, you make a good point. And so that's about it. What do you think? Well, I mean, the first movie made an insane amount of money, so I'm pumped. Let's get this out ASAP. Let's do it. What are you thinking, like a 2014 release date? That sounds like a great release year. Let's lock it in. Hi everybody, Ryan Jordan here. Thank you for watching that pitch meeting. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, man. That they had some. Yeah, this movie had some things to where I just didn't know why he made those decisions. You know, to as a filmmaker of you know, why is Jake running away, or why not really why is Jake running away, but why are they still going after him after he's not the leader anymore? You know what I'm saying? And he was right. They beat him before. So why are they fighting back again? And it was a lot of teenage angst in that film, like I said, and I just could not deal with that act 1 to act 2, because I left the theater, okay, went down to go get something to eat, came back, and I was like, it's the same stuff going on. Them rolling around in the water, which looked beautiful. It looked beautiful, but the only thing that when I came back with a part where kid was becoming best friends with the space whale, what you said, and you know, and it's, I don't know. I just feel like James Cameron's just pushing this, but it's a story that I've heard before. Okay, it's a story that I heard before, but the only saving grace of this whole franchise is how good it looks. You know what I'm saying? And then what I've heard is part 3 is already done and it's in post production, and part 4 is like 39% filmed already, and the rest of the movie is gonna be following the kids. Okay, so I need some better character development within these kids in the third film. Maybe a time jump or something to show some type of progression of their life. You know, make me want to love these characters. That's all you gotta do, is make me want to love these characters. Make me worry for these characters. Because when his son died, I was just like, oh wow, he got like 3 other kids. So that was my only thing. I was just like, all right, cool. I mean, that's sad, I guess. But I have no connectivity with these characters. The best part about a writer is making you care for the characters that you develop if they're in any type of danger. You know what I'm saying? At least it's not the MCU where anyone can die and they can definitely come back because of the multiverse. So that's a good thing, you know. that's a good thing that I don't have to worry about. But with this, I'm just gonna, if I'm gonna give myself a tiny review on this, I'm gonna give this film a C plus. I'm gonna give this film a C plus, mainly because of the technological things, and his special effects team was really good. But that midsection bores out of me, and I strongly I want to say it was because of the time I went to go see it, but I feel like if I saw this at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, I would still be like, come on, let's get past this angst stuff. Come on, I know, yeah, come on, let's go. Move this movie along. 3 hours? Geez, you could have cut like an hour out of this, James. You really could have. But anyway, let me know what you thought about this hilarious pitch meeting, and let me know if you saw it. You know, if you saw Avatar, if you love it. It's your opinion if you like it, okay? It's my opinion if I think it's like a medium film. It's a medium film to me. It's not the best thing in the world. So, but just let me know what you thought about it. And if you did like this reaction, hit that thumbs up. It really does help out this channel. And if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date with everything I do. Right here on YURP Nation Reactions, man. I will see you guys in another video. Peace.